It's never about repressing your emotions. That's absurd. First of all, you can't. And having studied, particularly with my new book and previous books, the neuroscience behind emotions, emotions actually help us be rational in this world. People who've had brain damage, where the part of their brain that processes emotions is damaged, they have a very hard time assessing whether something is dangerous or that represents a real opportunity. You need your emotions. You also need them to get energized, to get motivated, to get up in the morning. So it's never about repressing your emotions. It's about understanding your emotions. And this is the single most powerful thing you can learn in your life, right? So what you need to do is when you have a feeling, let's say for me, often anger, frustration, irritation, excitement, love, whatever it is, the full gamut, you want to stop yourself and look at it, okay, with a degree of detachment. And you want to say, all right, I'm feeling this anger now in the moment. Where is it coming from? I think it was triggered by what this person said, but maybe it isn't. Let me analyze it. Let me see if perhaps it might have come from a conversation in the morning with my girlfriend or boyfriend, or perhaps it has to do with something that happened a week ago, or maybe it has something to do with some issue in my childhood. Whatever it is, you want that power whenever you feel a strong emotion to be able to step back and analyze and tell yourself, what is it that I'm really feeling in the moment, right? And look at it perhaps from another angle, almost as if you were looking at it as if you were another person looking inside your own brain, your own body. And what this means is when you're in a moment, you're not reacting constantly. You're not reacting to what people say or do. Of course, in a moment where you're in a discussion, what I'm talking about, you can't really do. It's in the aftermath when you're home and you're thinking back on it, right? Okay, so you find yourself, every time you get a strong emotion, you're not immediately reacting to what people are giving you, which is what gets you in so much trouble, gives you no control over your life, right? So just that half a second of stepping back and going, is this a real emotion? Am I really angry? Am I really excited? Is it something that I'm getting up from social media? Is it something that pertains to me and my individual life? Or no, it has not. It comes from some other source. You have no idea the power that comes from just that ability to step back. And I use a metaphor that I'm very fond of. It's a metaphor that goes back to ancient Greece. And the idea is it's the metaphor of the rider and the horse, right? The horse represents your emotions, your drive, that primitive part of you that has all of that energy and power behind it. The rider is you, the conscious human being, literally the neocortex of the brain, right? The bit of you that can reason and rationalize through a situation. Okay? If you've ever ridden a horse, which I used to do when I was younger, and you kind of let the horse go wherever it was because you don't want you're afraid of having control, that horse will go all over the place. It'll be a nightmare, right? And also the horses won't respect you because they can sense when you get on that this is a weak person. They can sense it in your thighs and how you press against, how you hold the reins. They have no respect for you. They'll go do whatever they want and you'll get in trouble. But if you hold the reins too tightly, if you're so afraid of letting that animal run or gallop or do anything, and you're all nervous and holding it, the horse won't move, the horse won't do anything. It'll get very resistant and stubborn, right? You will have no power over it. What you want is the ability to unleash that energy of the horse, which is one of the most powerful animals on the planet. It's what we used to use as transportation, okay? You want to have that energy, you want to channel it for yourself. And so you hold the reins, not too tightly, but you have control. You press your thighs in, but not too tightly. So with your emotions, you're not just letting them run all over the place. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to buy the show. I'm going to get angry on social media and blah, 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 blah. That horse is just running amok, running through the brambles, getting all dirty and everything. But you don't want to be some really restrained person that can't feel anything, because you have no energy, no desire, no power behind you, right? And in any kind of creative venture, you need power, you need spirit, you need force. That emotion is your force. but you want to be able to channel it. So that stepping back and thinking and not immediately giving in and saying, yes, this is emotion that's important for me. I need to use it in my work. Or no, it has no value. That's the kind of power I'm talking about.
Yeah.